Hey folks, it's Nino. It can be a bit intimidating to figure out what to prioritize daily and weekly in Rift. Here's a guide for you folks looking to get into the end game and need some pointers on where to go. We'll start with weekly things to grab and then distill down to daily things afterwards. The first thing we want to do is grab our weekly quests. These are available mostly in Elidu. We're going to get our Tartaric Depths, Celestial Tales, and Instant Adventure weekly quests in roughly the same place at the back of Elidu. Then we move to this side room and grab our weekly Crypt quest and weekly crafting quest from here. Special note, if you have multiple professions, you can only complete one Crypt quest a week. These weeklies are a great way of getting either tower fragments or captured intel or Legion datagrams, depending on which you need more at the moment. Our Crypt weekly will get us into Crypt groups, which are great for crafting marks as well as Chondritic Planner dust. This essence is crucial for crafting high value items or can be sold itself for a good chunk of platinum. The next weekly to grab is up in Zarthmire. We want to get the quest to kill Hexathel in Queen's Focus. It's super easy and can be done in just a few minutes. This is only really necessary when initially gearing up, as it rewards only fortress tokens, which can be used to buy a seal. This seal is only replaced from seasonal event ones. Lastly, we come to Vostigar Peaks to grab our weekly quest to complete Vostigar dailies and the DRR weekly quest. You want to be completing both of these as they reward captured intel, one of the most valuable currencies, and to gain reputation with the Vostigar champions. This rep will get you your best in slot trinket and your best in slot jewelry boxes. And that's all for our weekly quests. So, what do we do day to day? I'll be covering the dailies in two sections. Ones that I think are required and ones that are optional, more open-ended, or seasonal. Firstly, our weekly quest for Celestial Tales is completed by a daily Celestial Tale in each zone. As well as this, there are 2 dailies available in each zone. In Scathern Forest, you will find the quest givers here, and they offer reputation for the Fel Buchan. In the Gedlo Badlands, you will find the reputation quest for Saint Tyrannus here. In Zarthmire, you can find the quests here and here, and they reward reputation for the Bilegall. And lastly, you will find Ashenfell's dailies here, and they reward Thedier's Spear reputation. One will always be completing rifts in the zone. One will be the Celestial Tale, and one will be an open world objective. These are great for grinding reputation and should be completed daily until you are maxed in all. They also reward a good chunk of platinum. Next, let's head to Vostigar and get our dailies done there. There is a daily quest that sends you to a rotating series of daily quest givers that themselves have 5 small objectives to complete daily that reward captured intel as well as a reputation for the Vostigar faction. Alongside that, there is a DRR daily quest which you should be doing until you get your best in slot essences. To easily tell if they are, you are looking for 606 main stat in either your main stat or endurance for tanking essences. Lastly, for our direct objectives, we want to be completing our crafting dailies in Tempest Bay, though these only reward crafting marks. For more optional daily objectives, there are really a huge variety of things to do. So, in no real order, we want to be running raids like Bastion of Steel and TD Easy as often as possible. TD Easy is still the best way to gather captured intel very quickly, and there are often farms that go for 2 hours, the time of a currency boost vial. Alongside this Intrepid Rise of the Phoenix golems, only groups are great for getting jewelry before going for Vostigar boxes. You also need an Intrepid Rise of the Phoenix for your Eternal Weapon, which segues nicely into working on your Eternal Weapon. This isn't really a specific objective, as you want to be working on it daily over time, and depending on your stage you may be doing a bunch of different activities. You really want to be completing this as soon as possible, as your Eternal Weapon contributes a significant amount to your DPS. Another objective that takes you all across the world is Battle Pass dailies. While only offering mostly cosmetic rewards, Battle Pass can still be a fun way to travel through the various expansions, revisiting old content. And if you continue to make your way up the Battle Pass levels, you will find that they also reward credits, one of the only ways in-game to actually earn credits without spending platinum. There may also be a number of seasonal events running which can offer specific pieces of gear. Summerfest, Carnival of the Ascended, Fey Yule, Autumn Harvest all offer a piece of gear that is typically best in slot. You can usually get the item during that event even if you start at 0 currency, so long as you work on it daily and complete all the available quests. And as a bonus, if you're watching this around the time of recording, Summerfest is actually about a week away and is looking really exciting in terms of the cool cosmetic rewards we can earn. Another avenue to check on daily is your crafting, and I don't mean the crafting dailies. There's a lot of money to be made with cooldown recipes, especially amenders, which reset once a day. Lastly, and more open-endedly, farming dungeons for currency marks, nightmare rifts for planarite, sending minions on adventures, or grinding for planar fragments will help provide you with meaningful steps towards progressing your character. If you are still hurting for reputation, there are also 2 more opportunities to help you along. Sigils of Valor can be turned into the Rift Store, and Sigils of Notoriety can be turned into a quest giver once a day near the Celestial Tales for even more reputation. You can get these from participating in group activities and zone events respectively. And that's it, a distilled guide for what to do on the daily in Rift. Hopefully this helps. Thanks for watching.